Hello and welcome back to Kin in Line. I make this part 167. So in 2015 I did this little watercolor of that little carving, a section of that little sculpture that I've shown in that vase. Just had a bit of fun painting directly with the watercolor, and I think they came out quite nicely. It's a big picture. Maybe it could have been a bit bolder, but there it goes. And then at the same time, I sort of went abstract. Yeah, just a whirl of color and line. So that's the two sides of my thing, and this kind of marries the two. It's a little bit pale because it's done on grey, but then again, the grey gives it a sort of nice somber quality which suits this guy's expression. Because who would want to live in a body like that? You know, especially with that little thing off his neck. So then I've got this, I kind of work in spurts when I get the inclination. And yeah, I don't know if I did this before the COVID outbreak, probably did. I must have had a premonition that these are your little viruses here flying through the air. It actually started in this volcano, the whole thing. It's a little known fact. So there it is. And the guy behind the whole thing, because it obviously was a conspiracy, is this one-eyed demon, member of the World Economic Forum. Obviously, unlike Schwab, he's very secretive and works behind the scenes, orchestrating everything. I mean, this isn't conspiracy theory. This is absolute fact. But there's always this concern that these ghost-like figures are coming for you in the new world order. But you just weather the storm. Yeah. These are all non-fungible items that actually don't exist at all. So this guy looks like he's in the Karoo because of that little flat top copy. But I'm not sure. But he's seen something and he's looking pretty alarmed, and I think it could be this. This is like the Easter Island faces, except they're more expressive. Better get a move on. Load shedding in about half an hour. So this in 2018, I see I took myself to a mirror and looking every bit my age, 32, sure. They would say that I'm quite lined, but, you know, that's a bit of a pun. Found that tucked in amongst these other drawings, which are more abstract. So these are two of Schwab's. These are the things that are going to monitor us as we take, you know, our umpteenth injection for any number of things that they're going to create for us. And here we have a blank page or two. It's a shocker. No, not a blank page. So, as another little still life, this is a kind of a pencil case type thing, in which it's in our bedroom at the moment, and pencils, pens, and a pair of scissors are standing in this thing. So, yeah, I had it covered with this because it's done in charcoal. There's method in my madness, I tell you. Okay, so when last did you see a dog standing on a little man's head with one of his feet has a hoof because it was drawn too short, and he's eating an ice cream. And there's a little yacht down the bottom there, of course, naturally. Yeah, they say that's the product of a very sound mind, obviously. And then this is looks like actually now that I see it, this could be my son climbing. Maybe this was inspired by his rock climbing and whatever they call it, bouldering. They do contort into these extreme positions there. But obviously not done from life. This is just out of my imagination. So every picture tells a story, eh? This kind of got a little vehicle with a tail, some people, and then the ocean, and a nice sort of mountainous setting. And another interesting place, the figure, little dog, and these mountains. So I don't have the patience to try to create a big painting, with oils, because this would take you weeks. So I'd rather just do it quickly with watercolour, and that's it. Take it or leave it. So this is a more sort of realistic almost. There's a figure that's running across the sand to meet this weird chap there.